man. Boy. What is going on? Let me wait on this thing to kick in, man. Let me wait on this thing to kick in. What the heck? Come on, YouTube. Why y'all doing me like that? Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we getting some motion out here. What is the word with y'all, man? YouTube was acting a little funny. It was treating me rough. Why you treat me so bad? That's what I had to ask YouTube. You know. But nah, we in here though. It's funny, right? I made this stat on Facebook and it been getting a bunch of controversy. And basically, I was talking about, all right, I'm gonna read it to y'all, right? So y'all know this the type of shenanigans I be I be having on here. But now it was actually a good point though. All right, so check this out, right? So I said this. I said you hungry, you driving, you see Taco Bell got that grilled cheese steak burrito, right? But you in a relationship, right? You following me? Y'all following me? All right, so can you eat or do you got to get permission first? And I said, I'm asking the guys, but the ladies can respond. And I said, and the hoes too, but y'all keep it light because we don't need no sass mouth this morning. You know what I'm saying? But nah, folks, it got a lot of controversy because on one hand you had people trying to play dumb, like, what do you mean? What do you mean can he eat? I'm not gauging his meals and all that shit. Then you had other people, you know, kind of like, well, he just gotta ask me if I want something too. No. I ain't with that shit, man. If I'm out and I'm hungry, I'm biologically hungry as a human. Why the fuck should I have to call you to check and see if you want something to eat? Like, I didn't make myself hungry. My body is telling me, like, bro, we ain't ate all day. So why am I obligated under the threat of getting into an argument or being made to seem like I'm being selfish, that if I want to eat, I can't just fucking eat something? Now, I said that's the best part of being single, right? Because I don't know if everybody relationships like that, but I know the ones I've been in been like that. So then I figured maybe it's just low budget relationships or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I got with a girl and we both had a bunch of money, or like how I got, you know, a moderate amount of money. If she had a moderate amount of money, it wouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a thing. But maybe it just be low budget relationships because admittedly, relationships cost a lot. And back when I wasn't single, I'm pretty sure I was damn broke. You know what I'm saying? Because relationships cost, right? So people was trying to play stupid and trying to act like they don't know what I'm talking about, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. If you go get something to eat sometimes when you in a relationship and you don't bring that girl something, it'd be an argument. And sometimes the dude, but it seemed more often than not the girl. But see this, now I'm gonna tell you the problem with that as a dude, right? So you hungry, you want to get something to eat. No, I tell y'all the scenario, right? I'm out with one of my guys. We out, we kicking it. We might smoke, all that shit, whatever, everything all good, right? And then we get hungry. It's like, okay, we finna go grab something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we go. I'm like, I'm finna grab something to eat because I'm fucking hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I might grab something to eat, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say check or something like that, whatever. Something with some pretty decent food, whatever. The food don't really matter, just the fact that I'm hungry, I get to eat. Now I might be with my guy, he might be with a chick. He got two kids with her, he got two of his own kids, she got two kids, and they got two kids together. So it's him, her, and the six kids. This nigga can't just get nothing to eat. Anytime he eat or buy any type of food, he gotta buy food for every fucking body. He can't just get no food. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was talking about. Now let's not act like it don't be like that for real. You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying, and they was like, girls was like, what do you mean? Hold up, what this girl say? She was like, I'm confused. Why would he need permission to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, be in a relationship and go get you some food just cause you hungry. She gonna be like, you ain't bring me nothing. Then you gonna be like, man, you don't even like the stuff from that place that I went to. She gonna be like, you could have went somewhere else. He gonna be like, oh man, I miss the days when I was single and I could just be hungry and God just let me eat where I want to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is annoying. But it is what it is, man. So it's a little controversy behind it, but come on, man. Y'all know how that shit go. When you in a relationship, anything you do could be used against you. It's like going under oath when you go into a relationship. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of in a court of feelings. You know what I'm saying? Including getting something to eat without your girl. You know what I'm saying? And today we got to get into these clips, y'all. Speaking of, feelings and getting in your feelings and your girl, y'all know Adam 22, right? He got a girlfriend that he been with for a while, and they've been shooting, corn together. You can't say it with a P on YouTube, so I got to say corn, right? So they've been shooting corn together for a while, right? And so they finally get married now. And now, right when they get married, now he lets her shoot a scene with another dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think after they get married, it'll solidify the situation and they wouldn't be doing nothing like that. But I think dude just a cuck, man. I think he just a cuck. I remember I went out with some white boys and we was kicking and all that. They had their girls on them. They hopped on some cucky type stuff, but they was trying to be some cool like white dudes. Ricky Williams in the building. What's going on, my brother? But like, yeah, they was trying to be like some cool white dudes. So what they was doing was like they had their girls with them, and they'll be doing some shit like the one dude I never forget is like an Asian dude, and he had a little white chick, and he was like, "Hey Mac," and I'm like, "What up?" Like we just walking, minding our business. We on the way to a bar, and dog gonna lift up her skirt and show me her whole ass and shit. It put me in an awkward position. She was a bad little chick too, but it's like, man, he just violated your ass to try to be cool with me and shit. Like, hey Mac, look at this. Lifted up the whole skirt, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, but then on the other hand, it's like, what do you say? I ain't want to put him on blast and be like, oh nigga, you bogus, and try a white knight for his girl, you know what I'm saying? Cause then it's like I feel like I'm making it awkward. If I say like, damn, you know what I'm saying, or oh, she got a fat ass or something like that, then it's like I'm joining in on the creep shit, But overall, I was just like, like, okay, I see you, pimp. Tried to give him some fake ass cool points. Cause that shit was lame and they be cucking out, bro. So Adam 22, he always surrounding himself with all these black dudes on the No Jumper podcast, all these pimps and gangsters and all that. And then now he breaks the news that he let his wife do some porn with like a black dude, some corn with a black dude. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, E? Be in the building. What's going on, my brother? I hit you up today too, E. I hit you last night. But no, so Adam 22, man, I knew he was on some weird shit. Speaking of weirdos, man, these girls, they go over to the site over there. If y'all ever seen that movie, I want to say it's called like Sankofa, something like that, where they was showing like where they left over there, the coast, the Ivory Coast, where they took the slave ships, and they was showing like how they had them in those little like concrete bunkers and all that before they shipped them off. And bruh, why some hoes go over there to that site, to that historic site over there, and go twerking and shit, talking about some twerking for the ancestors? I'm like, crazy, man. It's always got to be some twerking, some acting stupid, some shit like that. I'm appalled. I'm disgusted. Especially, don't go to Africa with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that bullshit over here, dude. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that as an African, so yeah, you can get mad if you want to and say, man, keep that twerking and all that, you know what I'm saying, shit over here. We don't need that shit over there. We don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like for clout though, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker gonna twerk or dance or however they dance, but all that plantation shit, man, keep that shit over here. So we gonna have to look at that. And then speaking of that, you know what I'm saying, in generations and shit like that, we got this girl, she arguing with her mother. I'm gonna play this first when I play the clip. She arguing with her mother because this hoe abandoned her son. And I guess she abandoned the son to the point where the mama called CPS on her. So when the clip come in that I'm gonna show y'all, it's the mother and the daughter arguing. So the mother is like, so it's like the grandmother and then the mother of the boy, you know what I'm saying, who was his mother. So it's like mother and daughter, but also it's like grandmother and mother. And just the whole nature of the argument, man, is tripped out. Like, she like, dude, you ain't been here for your son. He ain't ate, he ain't did. And she like, you didn't care 20 years ago and you abandoned me. It's just sad, man. I'm like, come on, man, this what we doing? You know? Rick said he had a white boy asking that before. He was like, you want to F my girl, bro? It's cool, bro. Only one? Man, shit. Bro, they some cucks, dog. I did one of my lives I did about that a while back was covering that. They be cucking out and shit. It's part of their culture, you know what I'm saying? Screw my wife. But I get them proposals like, well, I'm in Wisconsin though, you know what I'm saying, where it's one black city like Milwaukee surrounded by a bunch of counties that ain't got really no black people in it. So with me knowing a bunch of people from like different counties, bro, I get them proposals like twice a week. Screw my wife. Like, nah, I'm good, you know. But yeah, man, so we got some good ones for y'all today. We gonna get right into them after I get these analytics straight. So yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. We here. We finna dive right in. Mac, we're live at 5. Baby, let's go. He said he got that offer on the East Coast back in the 90s. Man, just one? Man, Mac, we're live at 5. We gonna get right into it, y'all. Let's go. Mac World live at 5, baby. What's going on? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Sean Mac. Hey, baby. My beautiful, beautiful daughter, Naya M, checking in. What's going on with you, baby? Yeah, man. One day I gotta do a podcast with Z, you know what I'm saying? Cause she is very intelligent and she funny and she got some good views. So one of these days, if I'm lucky enough, man, I get my baby to come on here with me and we could cook out on some of these topics. And speaking of daughters, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Is this the worst daughter in the world right here? Is it the worst daughter or the worst mama? We gotta look into it, y'all. Let's go.
Y'all gotta see this video.
You worried about where Devin is, and I can't believe that because whenever I was 10 years old and you left me to go be in the streets, you say I'm in the streets, but you was really in the streets. So you really worried about Devin? Yes, really. You worried about where he at, and I'm working sincerely.
Over here for 2 days, this boy has been.
You didn't care 20 years ago, though, whenever you did the same thing, though. My mom that abandoned me, so she feels some type of way because I'm out trying to take care of my son. So she's mad that I'm trying to take care of my son the right way. Where is the boy?
Please.
Where are you worried?
Tell him where
You don't even know.
I do know where my son is at. My son is with his dad right now. That's where my son is.
Hey, y'all want to know how to know when a girl lying? If she talking ghetto, using all type of slang and shit. What you want? You out of here, you know? And then when you ask her something and she be like, my son is with his dad right now. You do not know me. I am not. Like when they get to talking all proper, and they lying. My children are very well taken care of. I do have a job. I do have a job. That's how you know they ass be lying. Yo ass had to go into character to tell that lie and shit. I do have a job. She said he's with his dad. He's with his dad. Like, man, you don't know where the hell your son at. That's why your mama called CPS and got the white dude sitting right there. You want him to leave, but he been invited. Let's go.
Is that wow? Whatever. Call him then. Call him. You know everything else, Ma. You know his number, right? Call him because you worried about the wrong thing.
Rick say he
you want to be worried about
all
something.
over.
Right now. She didn't care about me, but she want to care about my son. But she didn't care about me though. In the street, you were in the street though. And she got this man, this square over here yelling at me, y'all, and I don't understand. 20 years ago, and you wasn't a mother. If I don't know how to be a mother, it's because you didn't know how to be a mother. I didn't have a good representation. Clearly. So where you talking about where the kid at? Where are you supposed to be at? Why are you in my house? Nobody told you to come here. You are not authorized or invited to be in here right now at all. No, you. First of all, you came up into my crib. You need to leave. You need to go somewhere because you worried about something. It's no issue. It's no. And my mother doesn't even have.
Y'all see why I call these type of girls like this life ruiners, bro? Like, it be like everybody they come in contact with, they ruin her life. She ruining her son life. He ain't got no mama he could depend on because she out running the streets and saying she doing it for him. So he just a factor right now for her to be in the streets. The grandmama that called CPS, you know what I'm saying, to get back at the daughter, but that's actually gonna put the boy in the system. And the fact the grandmama had to call CPS let you know she a super deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? And then look, this dude right here, he hate his job right now. You know what I'm saying? He like, I don't want to deal with this girl, man. All I need to do is talk to the kid. That's all I need to do. But she is not making that shit easy. She ruining his life. You know what I'm saying? Excuses, right? And like I said before, Rick say he smells stripper all over. And yeah, the apple don't fall far from the tree. So while she pointing out everything about her mama, break the cycle, ho. Don't perpetuate it. Let's go.
You should have been here interviewing my mother 20 years ago, and I would have been in CPS custody. My son doesn't even need to go to no CPS custody.
Where is he?
At his dad's. What are you not understanding? You need to leave. You're here in my crib yelling at me like you got some type of authority over me, and you don't. And you don't either, Mom. You need to get on because you didn't even know how to be a mom. Now you want to be a mom over 20 years later, and my son is good.
Talking about 20 years, Devin needs a mother, okay? And I can be a mother to him because
no, you didn't even know how to be. Look at what you did to me.
Exactly.
Exactly. So you're gonna do worse to him. What makes you think that you learned your mistakes, Mom?
You need to listen to her. She is your
Sir,
mother.
you don't need to be up
She
in here
has
yelling.
an interest in that child. This is a blood relative.
Y'all, this man up here yelling at me in my own crib.
I tripped out. Y'all noticed that the mother, the grandmother, so this girl's mother, who is the mother, is telling her that Devin, I guess Devin is the little boy name, right? So she like, Devin need a mother and I could be his mother. I'll take care of him. Really, from what it looked like, the mother be having the grandmother watch the son anyway. But you know why she don't want to let the mother get custody of him, right? Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments if y'all know why she don't want to lose that custody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it with y'all. Why y'all writing it in the comments? Benefits. That's all she want. And that's probably what the grandmother want too. See, the grandmother probably thinking, I'm taking care of him most of the time, so I might as well have custody of him because you ain't never here anyway. You know what I'm saying? The mother, even though she knows she don't be having her son, don't want to give her own mother custody and is going crazy on her own mother over that custody. Why? I think she fighting for the son. She fighting not to lose them benefits. Once she lose custody, she ain't getting no check. She ain't getting no child support. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever she got coming. This shit's sad right here, but what's really, it's two things going on. A generational cycle of non-accountability and fuckery and dysfunctionality, and the son that ain't got no father or no mother. Rick said that she say he with the father, right? But this the ironic thing, like he pointed out. What up, Bert? Bert Lang in the building, y'all. This the ironic thing that, like Rick pointed out. She say that he with the father, but the father won't even be able to get custody of the boy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to fight for custody of his own son against the system and the grandmother. Let's go. This shit crazy, y'all.
My mother left me while she was in the streets. We didn't even have no food to eat. If I'm street walking right now, it's because of my mother. Because she gave me nothing. Yeah, so you need to leave yelling at me in my own crib. What are you doing here?
Where is he?
My son is at.
I don't believe.
How many times I gotta tell you he's at his dad's?
What have he eaten? This boy.
I gave him money to order what's Uber Eats now, DoorDash.
He got a dad or a dad with a house.
To make sure that he eats y'all. Yes, Uber Eats and DoorDash. He had money. Yeah, so you need to leave yelling at me in my own crib. What are you doing here?
Where is he?
My son is at.
I don't believe.
How many times I gotta tell you he's at his dad's?
What have he eaten? This boy.
I gave him money to order what's Uber Eats now, DoorDash. How many different apps is it for him to make sure that he eats y'all? Yes, Uber Eats and DoorDash. He had money to get him some food.
Responsibility to order his food from
Does he not? What kids know how to work apps out the mind?
Sir, I need you to get that paperwork.
She's out of control.
Why is you acting like that? Like he don't know how to work no phone and order no food. She ridiculous, y'all. She ain't cared about me for 25 years now. She want to act like she care about my son, Devin. She don't even care. That's because what?
She got CPS in her house right now, y'all. And the first thing she did was hopped on social media to plead her case to us in the court of public opinion. She ridiculous, y'all. She called CPS. That's how you know she a deadbeat mom. When the first thing you thinking about when the CPS man is in your house is let me hop on social media and do damage control right away, your ass been fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Rick said that crystal she got is a hailstone. And he said, I had a woman tell me women don't have children for financial reasons, but said it's a man's only job to take care of the child financially. Wow. She probably wasn't thinking about the words coming out of her mouth. Bert, what's going on with this chick right now is her mama called CPS. The dude you see in the background right there is the CPS man. You know what I'm saying? And he came on invite. You know what I'm saying? He got invited VIP to that motherfucker. Cause the daughter, the one that's snapping, abandoned her son with the mama. And I think somebody might have came and got the son, but like the dad might have came and got him, but the mother didn't know that. That's why the grandmother was asking, where's your son right now? because she know the mother didn't know, and B, I think that the mother really don't know where the father got the son at, and she not trying to say where he live at because she know the CPS dude going right over there. She pretty much toast, especially after this display right here. She toast in court. Let's go.
AA.
Yes, you
I
drank
don't
too
even
much.
have no alcohol problem, so it's about AA.
Well, then you got mental
Yeah,
problems.
you must be projecting because you must need to go to
I am
AA.
projecting.
You must need to go to AA.
Right now, we're not talking about
Ma, he said AA. You remember whenever you used to go to those meetings though?
We're
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about Devin,
You gonna
okay?
drag me into this mess.
You what?
And
You
I'm
dragged
trying
yourself into this. Why are you here?
Your mother called me.
Sir, I
The paperwork to start. Yeah, whatever. Ain't no paperwork starting. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and we can go to court about it. And we can go to court about it.
It might still be out. Hold on, let me see. All right, I'm getting a pretty good signal right now. I think I'm getting a decent signal. All right. Yeah. All right. We good. Let me see. Mic check 1 2. All right, I think we back now. I'm back in the green. Spectrum internet went out, y'all. My bad. All right. Let's go.
You're disrespectful. She won't be able to see my son no more, y'all. He was not by him.
Using the
What did you
kid
hear?
as a
If you say
bargaining
about so, what
chip.
did you hear?
I just came in here.
Whatever.
Okay? But you just
Yeah,
said
whatever.
you gave him money for darn door.
Exactly, so he can eat. He was taken care of. Call the cops. Call the cops. They're not gonna do
Just don't
anything.
go
Call
anywhere.
them. Talking about he called the cops. What they gonna do though? Because I was out making sure my son was fed,
Walking
making
the
sure he had.
street, you're drinking too much, and your mother walks
It's
right
crazy.
out for the child.
Who told you I was doing?
Jeez.
There's no refrigerator.
Cause he was ordering food. He doesn't know how to cook, so why would I leave food in the fridge to spoil?
I don't believe this.
She doesn't, y'all ain't cared about me ever.
Yeah, that's sad. So she said ain't no food in the refrigerator because her son don't know how to cook. So why would she leave food in the refrigerator to spoil? She act like she can't leave microwave food in there, and she act like she can't prepare food that her son could warm up. What tripped me out about these hoes is how good they is at coming up with excuses and shit so fast for the worst shit they do. They so cold at coming up with an excuse for anything they do. Why ain't there no food in the refrigerator? Cause he can't cook. Like y'all they be thinking of them excuses so fucking fast. If you put that energy into actually being a good mother, you can see the look on her face right here in this still shot. Like she more worried about being defiant towards anybody that questioned her than she even worried about the boy or anything. She ain't worried about none of that shit. She had to hop on here and plead her case to social media because she knows she a deadbeat.
I can't believe you.
Your mom
Let's put
loves you.
deadbeat moms
Okay,
on
she can love
blast
me. She
from
doesn't know
now
how to love.
on.
You can love
She
and not
can
know how
love
to
you from
love.
afar,
Yeah,
but she
I'm gonna
knows.
love her from afar. How about that? Devin will love her from afar as well, because he won't be in contact with her no more. I won't be in contact with her no more either. You don't make any
Listen
sense.
long enough, you would understand.
Okay.
I'm helping both of you.
Sir,
Please.
Sir, you need to
once I get
leave.
custody, baby, we ain't gotta
She can't get
worry
no
about her.
custody.
She can stay out in the street as much as she
She can
wants
leave.
to. But it's all about Devin.
Well,
It's
Okay.
all about Devin. We
Okay,
don't have
thank
to
you.
worry
The police
about
can be on their way. Okay, Ma, you can leave too.
A little time
All right.
in the cooler will help. That's the best rehab I know.
But go ahead and leave, because the police on the way, right?
not
All
jail.
right.
Is the best rehab.
The police
I
at the
know.
door now,
And
y'all.
Once you're in jail, we
You
don't have to
need
put
go
up with
anywhere,
your
son.
crap.
That's just
Okay.
her reflecting on the things she's doing out the street and leaving this baby.
She
by
just,
herself.
man, that's so sad, dog. This somebody mama.
All right, the
Oh,
police
my
outside
God.
now, y'all. So, all right. Whatever. I got y'all here, because you doing too much.
Yep, because the police there. Time to go. Police done got there. It's time for her to go, man. What the fuck was that, man? Trigger. I should have put a trigger warning before that, because that whole scene was triggering right there. So, what do we got, right? Let's examine it for a second. All right, check it out. So we got a mama who apparently raised that shit right there we was just looking at, that person. You know what I'm saying? That person is doing what a lot of women do, wearing her trauma like a badge. She don't gotta do this, she don't gotta do that. or she this way or she that way, with this astounding sense of self-awareness about what they doing, how what they doing is hurting somebody. But they also have the excuse built in. Oh, when I was a kid, you didn't care about me. You abandoned me, whatever. It's like wearing that trauma like a badge, man. Why do girls do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why do the women of my community choose to wear their traumas like badges, man? Like, this happened, that happened. Let that shit go and be better then. It ain't like you gotta own it, and that don't make it more, you know what I'm saying? Like, by you perpetuating it, it don't make it more meaningful. You just destroying lives the way your shit was possibly destroyed by somebody that didn't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, man. Yeah, my bad, y'all, about the technical difficulty I had a little second ago. My internet went out. I don't know what's up with Spectrum. But so yeah, in the end, y'all know who gonna lose out, right? The little boy gonna lose out the worst. And what I don't like about her is just that attitude of defiance. At the end of the day, I hate that these hoes be like this, man, because I know a bunch of them like this, that they don't want to raise their kids. They don't want them kids. They don't want to raise the kids. They don't want to be there for the kids. But what they just don't want is somebody else taking better care of the kids than them. Really, when you do that, you abusing the kid, because what you're doing is you holding the kid hostage. You know what I'm saying? I know a girl that, you know, she sat up in the house or whatever, roaches, rats, black mold, all that. You know what I'm saying? While she run around with the fanciest, newest clothes on and all that shit. And meanwhile, the girl, her baby daddy had a house, all that, room for her kids, all that shit, but she wouldn't let him go over there because she wouldn't let the kids go over there because she was too busy in her mind competing with him and shit. So she didn't want to look like, you had to take the kids because I couldn't do it. So guess what the kids had to do? They had to sit over there sleeping in mold with roaches and rats and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically what amount to child abuse just because of what? Somebody pride. You know what I'm saying? Shit is disgusting. She talking about ain't no food in the refrigerator because her son, she left him some food for DoorDash. Like, come on, man. That shit is ridiculous. But yep, like E said, man, that's the new attitude. And you know what? It is an attitude, bro, because it even tie into these type of females, right? These type of women, these type of girls. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call them. It is an attitude. It's an aesthetic. And it persists in the other ways, and we gotta address that shit. Let's go.
What's up, family? 4 black women were captured on video at Elmina Slave Castle in Ghana, twerking for the ancestors, and they were immediately eviscerated all over social media. I ain't got no problem with that. Now I know some of you are saying, well, you need to know your history. Twerking come from Africa. That is one of the most asinine comments anybody can make regarding this situation. There is a time and place for everything. Now I know for some of y'all, it don't matter. Come from Africa.
Listen to what he said.
Well, you need to know your history. Twerking come from Africa. That is one of the most asinine comments anybody can make regarding this situation. There is a time and place for everything. Now I know for some of y'all, it don't matter, because you don't respect nothing. I know some of y'all ain't got no filter. To you, nothing, no one is sacred. I get it. But I'm not with that. Those women were on a rooftop twerking where just below them, our ancestors were black women just like them, were tortured, raped, murdered, and sold. That don't mean nothing. Like that don't mean nothing at all to y'all. Like, you know, like, yeah, no matter, yeah, that was a long time ago. Let's twerk. Like everything is just live and let live. Like, don't judge, really. Like ain't nothing sacred.
I'm gonna tell y'all that ain't true.
Everything is funny. Oh, they was laughing it up.
That ain't true. You know what?
Twerking.
Only time you can't judge something black people do is if it's fucked up or it's dysfunctional. If they try to do something good or they try to do something to help, you could judge the shit out of them. Who the fuck do Dr. Umar think he is? Who is this person think they is? Who is a person think they is? Man, black people, we can't do this, we can't do that. When you try to organize them. But when they doing something fucked up, black person doing some fucked up shit, some stupid shit, some ignorant shit, leave them alone. Leave them alone. You don't know what they've been through, especially if it's a non-black person. Leave them alone. Y'all hating because they're getting the bag. They're getting the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. Folks don't give a fuck about shit.
The fact that neither one of them could dance in the first place is besides the point. All of them look busted up. You have to wonder who raised them. Now, I know some of y'all might be in the comments already, and I probably should have just jumped on this right out the gate, too. Some of y'all are in the comments, these the black queens we talking about, respecting, you know, spell queens when they get sarcastic about it. They spell queens with a K. K-W-E-E-N-S. These black queens y'all talking about? No, dummy. Obviously, they're not queens, and obviously, we're not that stupid to group all black women together. We got to stop these generalizations. So I'm going to point out a type of black woman, and that type of black woman got to go. They got to go.
Like our girl in the last clip.
They are absolutely no good for our society. They got to go.
Right.
We ain't talking about the black women who carry themselves with class. So that's goes without saying. It's like somebody killed somebody out in Connecticut somewhere, and just out of nowhere somebody said, well, what about Black Lives Matter? What they doing? Like, but see, some people have been indoctrinated to spew white supremacist talking points. Some people have been indoctrinated the same way. Some black people, many black people have been indoctrinated to spew.
A lot of black people in the internet age be on some white supremacist self-hate shit.
Information,
we gotta
phrases,
do better.
And sayings.
Like,
they've been indoctrinated. As soon as they see somebody black doing anything bad, see, that's why we at the bottom of the barrel. We our worst enemy. See, you know, the white man ain't got to do nothing. We Instead of looking at the glass as half full, I know we got work to do. That's why I posted it. Some people say, well, why you post that type of stuff? You know, they you know, you giving them what they need. You giving them attention. No, I'm posting it so that could be addressed. See, we can try to ignore it, but the more we try to ignore it, the more they put it out there, and the more, it's almost like silence is consent. It's like, if you're silent about these type of things, it's almost like you're agreeing with it. So I get it when people say you're going to give them the attention that they're looking for, but sometimes you got to expose these type of things, put people on blast so they'll understand that this ain't right. And also for not just them, because some of those type of people, they're never going to get it anyway, but you put it out there to let others know, oh, this ain't the trend to follow. This ain't what you want. This ain't it. That's why you put it out there, you know? So you still gotta, you know, kind of, you know,
facts.
be
Remember
guarded.
What I told y'all yesterday? I told y'all, like, even when you, Jesus Christ. right, I think it's reconnected now. It keep going out, y'all. That's something going on with Spectrum, man. They having a rough one today. So bear with me, y'all. We gonna make it.
And try to, have some type of discretion about, how you repost these stories or whatever. But in my opinion, if you're posting for information and instructions, if you're posting so that others can learn a lesson, get something out of it, I don't have a problem with that. I don't post these stories for sensationalism. I don't post these stories for glorification. For me, it's all about information and instructions. Just like I posted about dude who knocked out the woman. I wanted people to see how happy and excited and confident he was before he punched that woman. It was less than 30 seconds later. It wasn't even 15 seconds before them bullets started penetrating his body. He wasn't counting on that. So these chicks, I don't know where they come from, fam. I don't know.
And all they booties look like they all stank. Every last one of them, especially the one on the far black. The one on the far left and the black, her booty look like it stank. You know what I'm saying? Look like a diaper ass booty. And the one all the way on the far right, y'all can't see her. That's somebody auntie right there. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody great auntie right there with the orange on. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some twerking for the ancestors and shit, man. Just this shit. I don't even really know what to say about it, man. It's like everything that black people, if they want to get some attention, they try to associate themselves with, be some more like sellout ass, acting stupid ass shit. Like, but I guess when you try and be excellent or you try and do something involving some black excellence, in America, you're going to have a lot more to answer for trying to be black and proud.
But ended a couple years back, and for the last 3 years or so, Adam had really changed the content up, and instead of just interviewing rappers, he branched out to talking to all kinds of crazy people and influencers. And he was well on his way to building this $100 million brand. I remember when they moved into this massive new office thinking, damn, they must be printing money over there. The Brinks truck is coming by on the daily. But lately things have not been looking so good for Adam, after most of the talent involved in building No Jumper Up has now left under bad circumstances. And while that's another topic for another day, the point is the No Jumper seems to be in a very volatile state. And with what I have to show you today, it could really put the nail in the coffin for both Adam and his brand. So it all really started yesterday when this tweet came across my timeline, where Adam talks about him getting married to his longtime girlfriend Lena the Plug. For those of you guys that don't know, these two have been a couple for probably around, 6 or 7 years. She's always been OF girl, he's been a podcaster. I think it was kind of like a match made in heaven. And over the last couple of years, these two relationship got a little bit different, as Adam began to get involved in her work, and they started hosting this podcast where they pretty much interview a corn star, pretty much bang her together, with the key emphasis there being on her, like they only ever had female corn stars coming on this show. Well, now that these two have gotten married, and they've made that commitment to each other, I guess they decided it was finally time to change things up. And now this is what's going on. I can't even show you guys like the full picture of the video because she is in some pretty crazy clothing right here. But this is her pinned tweet on her Twitter profile. She says, "It finally happened at I am Jason Love. Dropping 7/13. Mark your calendars." And just look at what's going on here, guys.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
No.
It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that.
I mean, she has a smile on her face the size of Texas. And like I already said, when I...
Dog, Adam 22, you just married her, bro. You just married her. So y'all was doing... Okay, So let's get this straight. So y'all was doing porn or whatever already. Corn. Let's call it corn. My bad, YouTube algorithm. So y'all was doing corn already together. You know what I'm saying? And when you choose to marry her is when she get with this black dude. Bro, you behind that shit. Adam 22 behind that shit, y'all. I don't care what the fuck y'all say. And then, you know how you know he behind it? Wait till y'all see the explanation that he give of how it came about.
Initially saw this, I was left absolutely speechless. In the past, Adam had already talked about how one day this might become a reality where she would film with another man. But Jesus Christ, are the optics of this absolutely insane. And the thing is, guys, I don't really care what people do in their personal relationships. If you want another guy out there to bang your wife, to bang your girlfriend, hey, that's not really any of my business.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
But when it comes to the ways this could damage the No Jumper brand, and Adam 22 as a public figure in general, that is where I believe this is all going to be a serious mistake for that man Adam. Like I already said, No Jumper is already in a pretty dire state at the moment, and it's almost like when you're in a Pokemon battle, okay, and you know you got your one move left, your HP is getting low, and then the other trainer gets that critical hit, and you're done. You know, the screen goes black, you wake up in the hospital. And I know some people out there would try and make the point like, oh, well, he's already banging girls. What's the big deal if she bangs someone else? And it's like, well, the difference is she's already known for basically being a corn star, where on the other hand, his claim to fame is really being a podcaster. And I think the only reason girls really want to do corn with him is because it's likely very good for their business. But if she's just gonna start doing scenes with other people, it's like all his leverage is slowly going down. I mean, listen, Adam, it's simply not worth it, my guy. Like, once he sees that video, as well as the rest of the world, you know, next month, it's coming in like, what, 2 weeks or something like that? I promise you things will never be the same in his life. And he's actually already commented a couple times about this whole situation. The title of this video is literally, Adam reveals that Lena did a BBC scene.
I just want to break it to you guys so that you guys all know what's going on. After 7 years together, we've been doing pretty much the whole time, but we've gotten more and more deeper into the conversation, or into the stuff. We decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year. Okay. She shot her first ever scene.
No.
With another man. Over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth. Bro, but they get on your ass saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me. So I'm going to use this as...
Look at that man, sharp.
Saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me. So I'm going to use this as an example. Tell me how you really feel.
What? About her... Listen, for the money... You don't want to hear what I'm talking about for the money, young.
I'm going to tell it
for the money, young.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not really too familiar with who this new guy over here is. But all I'm seeing
That's
from
Brick
him
Baby.
is,
He
yes,
a
man,
fool.
yes, man,
That's
yes,
Brick
that's
Baby.
me.
That's a little
Talking
shitty.
about, oh, for the money, you don't know what I would do. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but no amount of money.
Now this the part that went over the dude who narrating Jamari. This the part that went over his head. Basically, Brick Baby saying he'll pimp the hoe, like he like for the money. Like, man, I send her here, there, everywhere. Like he gonna kind of emphasize a little bit, but I think dude, the host Jamari, he thinking that dude's still saying like thinking about like Adam doing some relationship marriage shit with her and letting another dude smang her out. He not, you know what I'm saying, my guy in the green, you know what I'm saying, Brick Baby, he ain't talking about that. He talking about like if she going for money, then she gotta go all the way. But he gonna emphasize it though. I let him cook on it.
It's gonna be worth seeing your wife get piped out by some other guy online.
No.
I mean, we already saw the way that people treat the former YouTuber Sneeko after he pretty much admitted to being down bad, and we didn't even have a visual of that one. Like, if this gets out to the public, under every single Adam22 tweet for the rest of time, people are gonna dog him about this, people are gonna post up that video. I mean, this is truly like a life-changing moment, and you got the dude over here in the corner talking about, oh, but the money's good. To my knowledge, both Adam and his girl are individually millionaires. And obviously everyone wants more money, no matter how much they have. But when it's gonna probably be at the cost of his mental health, and it's just really gonna change the image that people have of him overall, to me, that's really just not worth it.
How I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a motherfucking solo scene so she could bring that bag back home. This is a business, nigga. This is.
Nah, that's the craziest thing I ever heard. Like, that's how you truly know that money is the god in someone's life. They are subservient to that dollar.
The reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
take a man to realize that shit.
The number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested, whatever, is they want to see her shoot with another guy.
Who cares?
And, we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week. I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about, whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason.
Look, we just broke the fourth wall, y'all, because we watching the video about, I'm making a video about him not wanting people to make videos about what I'm making a video about. We just broke the fourth wall, y'all. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but he revealing a lot with what he's saying right now. He talking about he not worried about it for insecure reasons, and he just didn't want people to make fun of him on the internet. But also, y'all got money, bro. You and your girl got money already. Y'all got plenty money. So what the fuck is the purpose of her still doing this shit? Why you worried about her doing it? And what make you think you holding her back? You like, oh, I'm holding her back because she not shooting with other guys? Because I would think you wouldn't want her to do it because she don't got to, because y'all got money and she really ain't even got to do that shit. And if it's like you just enjoy, messing with her, you got enough money to shoot scenes with her or do whatever you want to do. But nah, you married her because, bro, you on that shit she on. You're a cuck, bro. Just say it. That's what he having this existential crisis right now about.
Would realistically be very, very good for her career, But
I mean, I just completely disagree, because it's not only gonna be like a week of people making fun of you for this. Like, this is something that will likely follow this man for the rest of his life. It's not just his girlfriend anymore, it's his wife. And honestly, everyone sitting around this table, to me, should be ashamed of themselves. Like, let's say my homeboy comes around, he says, oh, it's getting tough to pay these bills. My girl's thinking about starting an OnlyFans page. Just even that alone, I would say, bro, I should smack you right now. And I get that in their relationship, it had already been taken there. They had been doing all of these crazy things already on camera. But to me, this is really just on a whole nother level when it comes to the public perception of Adam 22 and how this is going to affect him. And this is how you know this whole situation is already eating away at Adam. Because he feels the need to bring up this topic multiple times, and it's only been like one day that this information has been out.
Are you ready for my announcement?
This is Samoan work.
I would like to share this with you. So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married.
Oh, this a whole nother show. Look, if y'all look, this a whole nother group of people. He bringing this shit up to them. Yeah, bro, you ain't secure about this shit. You doing PR for your girl getting tapped out by a black dude. Basically, that's what's going on. Rick say he is super sent. Burt Lang say that's pimping that Brick Baby was talking about. And he say that dude is devastated. Yeah, he devastated, bro. He can't leave her. He can't leave her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So he not telling us this shit that he said. He telling himself this shit. Let's go.
But from a perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no other guys is busting her ass up.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend.
Oh, no.
Something like that happened.
She filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad. You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like cut, that's your sitch.
I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You should have said no.
I said that I wanted her to do it. I'm like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
Fair enough.
See, now that is a real friend right there. When your friend's trying to tell you something, or they're talking about a situation and you know it's on some bullshit, like, to me, if you're a good friend, you're gonna speak up and say something about it. You're not just gonna sit in the corner and be supportive of every little thing your friend wants to do, talking about, oh, well, you're still making money, you're still getting that bag.
But I told her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it out the way.
So how do you vibe about it now?
She's 32.
Do I need to teach you an old English?
No. Yeah, I don't need to drown the pavement.
Rick say he trying to get in front of the whole
I don't
situation
think it
because the
should be a big
BBC
deal,
gonna be getting
but
her
then
from
if
behind.
they actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd.
Yeah.
There's a feeling in the belly,
See,
you know?
like,
guy
goddamn,
black?
like, for real?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
like,
Yo, I can just see now, like, academics live streaming this shit.
What about you, Flacco? You have a woman?
Oh, academics is gonna go insane on this situation. Especially if he's like at least this much through the Hennessy bottle. He is gonna unleash the wrath of like a million suns. I mean, like I already said, what someone does in their personal life and their personal relationship, whether they want it to be open or not, I could really care less. But the way this is likely going to damage his brand and people's public perception of him, I really just like cannot get over it in my head. To me, this is all just insane. I really believe he's opening Pandora's box. And I guess I just gotta say good luck to him, man. I mean, in the few interactions that we've had online, he's always been cool to me. When my channel got hacked a couple years back, he was over here advocating to YouTube to help me get it back. But to me, it's just like, damn, I have to keep it real about this. And to me, this is an absolutely atrocious look. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this down below.
I gotta do the blast ad lib on that one. Sheesh, you know what I'm saying? We done all been there, man. Well, I know at least I'm in Wisconsin, like I said. I know I done been there. He been there. Rick said he been there. You know what I'm saying? Where you done got a proposal and you know was from one of them folks to do something with their wife. And it always be the dude initiating it, bro. It don't never really be the girl like that. Like the woman be willing, but she's never 9 times out of 10 just gonna go to her dude and propose it. Cause that's like, if he ain't with it, that's a complete, everything is over then. You know what I'm saying? It's super awkward. It's super fucked up. So he gotta bring that to your attention. And in every situation like that, it's always the dude who wanna see it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Rick say he been hanging and listening. He been hanging and listening to Sharp too much. He gotta understand his wife at 304. Yep, he got to, bro. Like he gotta get it. He gotta let some of that game rub off on him. But see, this is what they'll do, man. When they realize they swimming in a pool full of sharks, the first thing they do, man, is, you know, they try and save the girl out the water, or they try and play life raft for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it just wasn't in him, Rick, to see that about his girl. You ever consider that? Like, everybody, man, it's so funny because we done all been in that situation where we looking at a girl and like 8 of us could clearly see she this way, but it's gonna be one dude like, man, I love her, dog. Roses are red, bro. Violets are blue, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be one. It's always gonna be one. So can't really say that Sharp game was gonna really rub off on him like that. But it shoulda. It definitely shoulda. But that's where we at with it though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Adam out here cucking. You know what I'm saying? These chicks out here bucking. You know what I'm saying? And the whole squad out here twerking at the grave sites of the ancestors, man. This shit crazy, man. But it's just crazy shit. And like I told y'all, I haven't been picking like, okay, I'm gonna get girls or whatever, like make this thing about girls. It's just been the women been wilding out lately. Ladies, is it something in the air, in the water, something? Is it something, one of them colognes y'all spraying, that Britney Spears or that Rihanna, one of them perfumes got something in it? Some hawk go crazy or something? Cause man, the women is wilding out here. And yep, Adam knowingly married her because, man, he been around enough people to know, like, and he starts surrounding himself with all these black dudes and shit, you know what I'm saying? And all these white chicks who into these black dudes and shit, like, so either he into that or his girl is into it. And surprise, surprise, today he coming out like, yeah, black dude smanged her out. Ain't nothing new, ain't nothing surprising, man. You know, I'm a real Max, so, you know, I already know how all this shit go. You know, but, man, we here, man. We went a little bit over. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Shout out to the Tube gang. You know what I'm saying? You funny as hell. Shatrice, you late as hell. But yeah, shout out to my gang, my two gang, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Williams, EB on deck, Annette Williams, no relation, you know what I'm saying? Burt Lane checking in, you know, appreciate it. And yeah, man, shit going crazy out here. I'm particularly mad at the Deadbeat though. I can't wait to see what happened to her. And that clip that I showed y'all the other day where the old girl admitted to that robbery, robbing that dispensary, I want to see what's gonna happen with her too. Folks going crazy out here, man. Don't let nobody lead you down the wrong path. Cause a lot of these criminals ain't smart criminals, they dumb criminals. So be smart, man, you know, and avoid the BS. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Check out my new boxing video about Adrian Broner that I just dropped. My new format, Boxing Unlimited, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. So until tomorrow, later, y'all. I'm gone.